Ralph breaks the internet. Meh. That is. Yeah, I can explain more of the meh. By the way, this is going to be very spoilery. Yeah. Okay, so I saw Ralph breaks the internet online on bootleg because, again, the joy of the internet is you can find all kinds of sweet garbage and nonsense and trash. And yeah, you mostly go there just to waste time and buy things and kill a couple 15 seconds of your lives and answer silly questions. Yeah, it's very, very valuable and also very, very stupid. And this great invention of ours, the internet, is really illustrated in this movie. God, it's so meta. I expected it to be meta, and damn, was it meta. Okay, good parts about the movie. Honestly, I'll admit that I spoiled myself by reading a lot of reviews and spoilers and crafting notes and just I read all about this movie before I saw it. Why? Because like any other loser in the world, I wanted to hear more about the Disney princesses and I wanted to make sure that they were respected and treated well. Yeah, I did. I wanted to make sure it wasn't just Disney's attempt at being woke by, saying, oh yeah, I regret wasting my time with that sea witch. Yeah, all I did was clean. God, I really wanted to do more with my life. Yeah, I was worried that they were going to tell garbage like that. And it wasn't. It was kind of making fun of them, but in a cute way and just where of like, yeah, this is what I've been through, okay? And yeah, okay, from the spoilers I read, the princesses were gonna talk a lot more, and they didn't. And that is kind of a blessing for this movie because by making their scene shorter than what I had read online, or heck, what was just in the trailers, it made it so much easier to see them as a cameo instead of, okay, this is a princess movie. Do we need a princess movie? I personally don't. No. Was I disappointed with The House of Mouse, a cartoon in the early 2000s where all the Disney characters, like from Snow White to Emperor's New Groove, got to have a dinner on a show with Mickey and friends? Honestly, it was more about Mickey and friends than the Disney characters, and that was too bad because, damn it, that's why I watched that show. It really was. So, if Disney wants to make a movie where they make like a House of Mouse, where, Mickey and the gang invite all the Disney characters, not just the princesses, but all of them, to do their own cameos and jokes and talk about life, that would be cute. I would watch that movie. I would. I don't care about just the princesses. I like all of Disney's creations. I mean, not every single one, but yeah, it would be much funnier to have all of them. Let's see, when they're in the Disneyland portion, yeah, we already knew it was going to be a big cash fest for them, so I don't even care about that part. The whole other parts of the internet, I will admit that I did like the way it showed how people zoom and like the little meme, not really meme, but like the user characters change from site to site and all that, and how they got little like cars to speed them up. I can imagine, I kind of hope there's like a deleted scene where they show how dial-up worked, where it was more like an old-fashioned taxi. Yeah, that would have been cute. Let's see. For our main characters, it made me realize that Ralph and Vanellope are like Homer and Lisa Simpson. Yeah, a big galoop loves this little girl, and not in a creepy way, just in more of a I love you kid, we're friends, blah blah blah. Yeah, Vanellope is his heart, is his safety net, and she loves the big dummy, she does. But this movie also says that, she's more than just a Lisa, she also wants to be a Bart, and she really wants to play her Bart strengths, not to torture other people, but just to have more fun outside of taking care of Homer, I mean Ralph. And yeah, that's what the big touchy-feely part of this movie is. Go see it, go get your feels on. Honestly, I don't like it as much, like how the relationship is portrayed as much as I did the first one, but that was just more of them becoming friends thing was the most genuine and heartfelt part about the Wreck-It Ralph movie. Like all their scenes together in the first one were great and hilarious, where this one is more of just a play on how you can't hold back friends, you gotta talk, you gotta be scared of hurting each other's feelings, and you gotta try to move on and trust each other. That is the major spoiler. That is what happens in this movie. Ralph and Vanellope learn to break up. Yeah. Let's see. Other characters. We got Shank, who's played by Wonder Woman, and she's sweet and pretty, and yeah, she's a very confident racer, and she's got pretty hair. That's kind of it. We got Yes, voiced by Cookie Lyon from the Empire show. And yeah, she is a pretty good voice actor. Okay, I liked her and Wonder Woman's voice acting very, very well. I love hearing like Wonder Woman's accent, and I like that, Cookie is getting more work and all that. Though it did kind of annoy me that while Disney is trying to, change the shapes of it, this is stupid, but it kind of pissed me off that Pocahontas isn't as curvy as she was in the movie. Like, that pissed me off a little bit. But anyway, instead they make Yes like super, super thin. And it's like, oh, so Disney hasn't really learned their lesson, okay? Blah. Ugh. So yeah, she's just like olive oil thin and all that. And it's like, ugh. I mean, it's cool that she gets to do outfits and all that. But part of me is cynical and think that's just a way to sell extra toys. Like, they'll do a big special thing where every 10 years or so they'll update Yes's outfit with even more stuff. But I don't know. I mean, Yes was pretty likable. She is the internet. Yeah, you know. She only cares about what's popular, but she does it very carefully. She picks her content and she acts like a manager, and yeah, she's fine. She's fine. I thought she was going to be the villain, and she's not, but it's fine. Honestly, the villain on the show is Ralph, and that makes sense because he is Wreck-It Ralph. He is coded and programmed to be a bad guy. So yeah, when he does bad guy things, it's not that weird. The fact that, you know, he tries to be nice on his time off with his friend is endearing, but he is meant to be a bad guy. The movie gives him a little bit extra space to try to be more than just a bad guy. And yeah, they're trying to make richer characters. That's fine. I miss, you know, like 100% bad dudes, the whole good versus evil ride. But yeah, they did Ralph much better than they did Maleficent because they knew what they were working with. And maybe because he's more of an original character. And yeah, that was his thing, to be more than a bad guy. So yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, what I got from this movie is I would love a Disney crossover movie, but not with just the princesses, okay? Yeah, they've got the biggest toy line. That doesn't mean they deserve a movie all by themselves. I love seeing, like, Naveen. I loved seeing Peter Pan's shadow, okay? Even Eeyore, bless his heart. I want to see all of the characters, even the ones I don't like, even the weird ones from the movies Disney dare not mention. I want to see. I'd rather see that. So thank you, Disney. You still own my heart, and you're still buying me with all the nostalgia. But that does not mean I like the Lion King trailer. There is no personality in that. I mean, if you just like animals, which I do, then cool, they're moving animals, but it doesn't have that charm that, you know, when you animate, like, human emotions and surprises and cute little reactions. Yeah, that's what made The Lion King a disappointment to me. I'll probably see it because, again, I just like animals. It's probably going to be like some Animal Planet movie, but live action with Beyonce, and that's fine, but it's not The Lion King. It will never be The Lion King. It will never be the actual Lion King. Never. Aladdin, I'm gonna pretend is just a weird spoof. It should have just been on TV. It doesn't deserve to be a movie, and I'm horrified at it and all I've seen. Dumbo, I hate because it was a movie about talking animals, not people taking care of this one poor, beautiful baby elephant. So no one needs you humans. It was a movie about animals taking care of animals. God. So yeah, I'm waiting for something new and original, Disney. Try that. Okay, you guys are fantastic at animating. Kudos to that. But let's try something new. And if I can't get that from Disney, again, there's way more like other companies that are trying to make animated movies these days. I'll watch them. Hold on, my computer's talking to me because that's what computers do. But yes, thank you for what. Not now, computer. But yes, thank you so much for watching this video. Like, subscribe, do all those other internet-y things. Okay, have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.